Hello students, good evening. Here I am going to cover one story which is prescribed in your syllabus in the subject Indian Literature in Translation, BA first year, English Literature. So this is one of the stories from Panchatantra tale. Story's name is The Tortoise and Two Geese. So let us start and understand what's the story. I have already made one video on Hindi version. Now moving to English version. So let us start. Deep within a scenic hilly region, there was a beautiful lake called Mulla Nivas. So you just have to remember the characters and setting, right? And action, right? So here that's a scenic hilly region and there is a lake named Mulla Nivas. It was home to friendly but incredibly talkative tortoise, right? Incredibly talkative tortoise, right? Named Kambugreev. So you just have to remember the tortoise name is Kambugreev, who simply could not resist speaking on every matter. Means he is too much talkative and that's why he speaks in every matter. Sometimes it is not required, but he speaks. Now every day two wild geese named Sankha and Likita, right? Sankat and Vikat. Actually, in Hindi, Sankat and Vikat, but here Sankha and Likita would fly down to the lake. So every day, both the geese they used to meet to the tortoise, right? Kambugreev. Over many years, the trio the trio developed a deep, inseparable friendship, spending their days sharing stories by the lakeside. So they used to meet by the lakeside, they talk too much, right? All friends. So you just have to remember the name, right? Sankha and Likita and uh, Kambugreev, right? Kambugreev is a tortoise and Sankha and Sakha and Likita, these are the geese. And they used to sit in the by the riverside, lakeside, sorry, and talk daily and discuss in good topics and all, right? So this is their routine, and now they are inseparable friends. A time came when a severe drought struck the region. Reason was that there was a severe drought. The lake began to dry up rapidly, and there was no rain, and that is why it is being dried up rapidly and turning into a shallow muddy puddle, and that is shallow muddy puddle. So lake becomes just like a puddle. Realizing they would all die of starvation and thirst, the geese flew out and found a beautiful water filled lake far away. So geese can go anywhere, they can fly. So both friends they go and they find another lake, but it's far away, but it's a very beautiful water filled lake. So they returned to the tortoise with heavy hearts to say goodbye, explaining that they had to migrate to survive. They said, "You can't move because it's far away, and but we have to go because it's a matter of survival and there is no water. So we have found one lake. It's far away, but we have to go. So tata bye bye. They come for saying goodbye. So what happened? Kambugreev begged them not to leave him behind to die. So Kambugreev said that we have to take out the solution, but don't leave me here for dying. Knowing he could not fly, he knew that he could not fly. The tortoise proposed a clever plan. So tortoise think that geese think that they should help their friend Kambugriv tortoise. So they made one plan. Find a strong wooden stick. This is the plan. So they found one wooden stick, and they said, you two can hold either of the either of the stick firmly in your beaks, and I will bite down tightly on the middle. And they said that I will hold the middle part of the stick, and corners you just hold the corners, both of you geese, right? So this way I will be in the middle and we will go. You just help me from both the corners. You just hold the stick, and in the middle part I will hold. This way you can carry me through the air to the new lake. So this way you can carry me. Okay, they agree. The geese agreed that the plan was brilliant, but they knew their friend's talkative weakness. He talks too much. So that is why they give him a strict warning. The plan will work, but it is highly dangerous. As we fly over towns, people will see us and shout in astonishment, because it is unusual. And be prepared, because people will shout, people will mock us. So because this is very unusual, and you have to be mentally prepared. No matter what you hear, you must keep your mouth shut. This is the warning, strict warning. No matter what you hear, you just have to ignore. You just have to keep your mouth shut. If you open it to reply, you will lose your grip, fall and die. They warn. They say that if you open your mouth, and you will fall and you will die. The tortoise proudly promised, see, so I am not a fool. I will not utter a single word. So tortoise is aware. He knows that if I open my mouth, I will fall. The next morning journey began. The geese held the ends of the stick, and tortoise clammed his jaws onto the center. And they soared high into the sky, because they have to reach early and geese can fly high. So they soared high into the sky. As they flew over a bustling town, the town people noticed the bizarre spectacle. It is very peculiar, very unusual. And crowds gathered in the street, laughing, clapping, and pointing upward. So crowd is crowd. They were doing their work. And then they were laughing, clapping, pointing out, pointing upward. They shouted, look at the ridiculed sight. See, it's very, very unusual. Two birds carrying a turtle. This way people criticize the tortoise. Others mocked, if that tortoise falls, we will roast him for dinner tonight. Even they speak this way. If that tortoise falls, we will roast him for dinner tonight. So he listens people, and hearing the mockery, the tortoise's blood began to boil. He is angry, annoyed, and his ego was deeply wounded. Problem is this only. This is the moral of the story. His ego was wounded, and a wave of anger washed over him. And that is the problem. Wave of anger washed over him, and he completely forgot the height, the danger, and his solemn promise to his friends. And then he forgot each and everything. When we become angry, sometimes we forget that what we are going to do and what will be the repercussion. Same happens here. And unable to control his temper, he opened his mouth to shout back at the crowd. However, there is no use to shout back. But then he shouted back at the crowd, and he says, "You all should eat ashes. You all should eat ashes." The very instant his jaws parted, he lost his grip on the stick, and Kambugriv plummeted rapidly through the air, crashing violently onto the hard ground below, where he died instantly. High above, the two geese looked down in grief, realizing that their friend's inability to control his tongue, which is very big problem for all of us, had brought about his own destruction. This is the lesson we have to learn. When we are not able to control our tongue, then we kill ourselves, right? So that we harm ourselves. So that is the problem, and that is why we should not at all heed attention on others' remarks. We should be focused. We should listen. That listening or that habit should be developed, so we can digest any type of problem, right? So this is the story, and moral is that control, right? Be focused, because people are like this, and that is why number of poems are there, quotations are there, that people will speak, right? So that barking dog seldom bite. So that let them bark, let them speak. राजा चले बाजार कुत्ते लगे हजार. We have to be focused. We should not answer to anyone. So this is the very beautiful story through which we can understand that we should be focused. This is the underlying thought, right? So thank you so much. God bless you. And your feedback, suggestions are always welcome. Please write to me. And what topic you would like to discuss, please write to me. And I know that there will be lot of chance to make very interesting videos through animation, through videos, through other ways, so many ways. But I have limited source, that's why I have made a video this way. But yes, your suggestions are always most welcome. So please, you can write, leave your comments on comment box. Otherwise, you can write to me on this number 942534951. Thank you so much. God bless you.